Yesterday evening, the Australian Maritime Safety Authority requested the patrol boat HMAS Wollongong, operating under the control of Border Protection Command, to respond to a distress call received from a vessel some 148 kilometres east-southeast of Christmas Island in the Indian Ocean. The distress call was initially received at the Australian Federal Police Office in Jakarta, and that information was immediately provided to the Australian Maritime Search and Rescue Authority Rescue Coordination Centre in Canberra, who in turn tasked HMAS Wollongong to respond. At approximately 8:42 p.m. last night, HMAS Wollongong reached the distressed vessel in international waters 131 kilometres east-southeast of Christmas Island to render appropriate assistance. After obtaining permission from the 70 crew and passengers on board the vessel, HMAS Wollongong crew members boarded the vessel, and it was apparent that the people on board were concerned that they were lost at sea, and that they clearly expressed a wish to come to Australia, and that they indicated that the intended destination was indeed Christmas Island. From initial investigations of our boarding party, the vessel appeared to be seaworthy, and the passengers indicated that they were happy to remain on board while being escorted to Christmas Island. And of course, because it was at night, that was the most safest course to keep the people on board the vessel while taking them to Christmas Island. While under close escort to Christmas Island, the vessel began to take on water, and the transfer of the passengers to HMAS Wollongong immediately commenced. 16 passengers, including all the women, some of whom I might add were pregnant, and children, were transferred safely to HMAS Wollongong. The distressed vessel began to sink more quickly, and the remaining passengers, and indeed our Navy steaming party on board, all of whom were wearing life jackets, abandoned ship and jumped into the water. These people were quickly rescued from the water, and their health and safety is obviously and was the obvious number one concern for the captain of HMAS Wollongong. The people were immediately treated for shock and minor ailments once they were on board HMAS Wollongong.